Tony with My Time Fitness, and today I have an EMOM total body strength workout for you. So for each one of those minute intervals, our goal reps is 7 to 10. So try really hard to get in those. It may vary depending on the exercise and depending on your exercise level. You're going to need a set of dumbbells. If you don't have any, you can find water bottles or soup cans. If not, plain body weight is fine. You're gonna get in a great workout. Also a mat if you don't have a soft surface to lie on. Your warm up and cool down is included. If you haven't, hit that like and that subscribe button. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, we're going to start off with a ventral stretch plus a lateral stretch. Just a couple of seconds in each. Let's get in a nice stretch. We want to warm up our entire body. Next up, we have toe touch circles. So come down to one toe, sweep across to the other side, bring it up for a nice slide bend. Next up we have hip rotations. So right here, we're just going to rotate those hips one direction and we will switch halfway through. Just a nice range of motion here. Switch directions. Next up, we have a squat plus a twist. Make sure you're breathing through those exercises. So regular body weight squat here, when you come up, you're gonna twist off to the left, come back up, twist off to the right. Make sure you sit back in that chair. Most of your weight in those heels and press up through. Next up, we have a knee plus a kick. So right here, you're just gonna take one knee and then a kick. One knee and a kick. You need to, nice low kick, depending on your flexibility. Next up, we have lateral hops. Right here, we're just gonna hop. Then bring up a knee. Just breathe through it. Next up, we have scissor jumps. Just jump those feet back and forth like a scissor. We're going to finish up with front jacks. So right here, just bring those arms out in front and jack out those legs. If you need low impact, you're right here. You come down in a squat. Make it a little bit more difficult. All right, we'll grab those dumbbells if you got them. We're gonna get in our first EMOM group. All right, our first exercise is a gorilla row plus a plank step back. I'm gonna be using 10 pounds per hand here. We're gonna come down into a really deep squat, row up both those arms, step back to plank. Come back to that position, row one weight, the other weight, step back to plank. Keep your core nice and tight, back neutral. Remember, we want to try for 7 to 10 reps, but make sure you give yourself time to rest in between those exercises. I'm going to try and get in 2 more here. There's our 10 reps. I was using 10 pounds per hand there. Next up, we have a side lunge plus an overhead press. So come down to that left side, come up, overhead press. Down and touch that toe, overhead press. So I'm lunging to my left, but I have that weight in my right. I'm just using 6 pounds here. So when you do that lunge, you come down, stick that butt out. Nice press overhead. Nice and controlled. If I got in 9 reps there, try to keep your grips equal on both sides when we do them. Keep the weight the same. Next up, we have a deadlift plus an overhead twist. I'm going to use 8 pounds per hand here. So I'm going to come down for that deadlift. Core tight, flat back. And come up for a twist. And now I'm going to switch sides for a twist. I'm using 8 pounds per hand here. Make sure you're breathing through it. Really stick out that butt. Like I said, the reps will differ between exercises. Especially depending on how much weight you're using. Try to get one more. And where you're at with your workouts. Now we're gonna come down for a side plank, plus a knee and a toe touch. So extend it out, knee, toe touch, knee, and toe touch. Just using 4 pounds here. Let's get in one more. We have got in about 7 reps there. Want to be able to give myself a little bit more of a rest than I did for that last one. Next up, we have a water break. And then we're going to get into our second group. Go ahead and get that question for water if you need it, and come back for our second group. All right, we're back. We're gonna get into a tabletop plus a row and a fly. So getting on all fours, come up for a row, out for a fly, and then switch those hands. You only really need one weight here. I'm only using one 4-pound dumbbell. Keep your core tight, back neutral. Make sure you're breathing through those exercises. Try to get one more on each. Right. Got an 8 reps. Next up we have that side lunge plus an overhead press. So keep that weight in your left hand this time. Lunge off to your right. Press with your left. Down for that lunge. Overhead press. I love EMOM workouts because they make you really work, and it's kind of, you're not sure, it's almost a mystery because you don't know how many reps you're going to be able to get in, but it keeps that heart rate up. It has a great cardio aspect to it as well, and it goes by quick. Next up we have a reverse step back plus a leg lift. So I'm just going to hold 10 pounds per hand for that one. Trying to catch my breath. Right here, come down into a little bit of a squat, step back, and leg lift. Step back, and leg lift. Keep that core tight. This also is a great balance challenge. At least we got in our 10 reps there. And we're going to finish up with that side plank plus the knee and the kick on our right side this time. So again, with that one 4-pound dumbbell. Now we get to cool down. Like I said, it's a quick workout. Knee, kick. Got into 9 reps there like I did last time. Whew. Just keep it moving until that minute's up. Then we'll get into our cool down. All right, put up those dumbbells, grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Let's get into that cool down. We're gonna start off with a freestyle shakeout. So anything that feels good to you, you can just shake it out, kick out those legs. This is an awesome workout if you just need something quick. You don't have a lot of time. This is a perfect strength workout. Next up we have a side lunge plus a reach. Just a great workout. Really got our heart rates up there. We got a little bit of strength for that entire body. So we're gonna side lunge and reach off with that left side. I almost forgot what I was doing. What's great about this workout too is you can change it up if you need to. If you have more time, you can go through each of those groups 2 times through, 3 times through. You can take the whole EMOM out of the entire workout as well and just give yourself a goal rep. I'm gonna switch off to that right side. Just a goal rep of, 10 reps a piece. Maybe 1 time through, maybe 2 times through. That's what I like about these workouts is, they're versatile. You can make them what you need them depending on time and what you're feeling for that day. Next up, we have a wide toe touch plus a shoulder stretch, but you can make them whatever you need them to be. You can do it with or without the weights. Coming out for that wide toe touch. And we're gonna just bring those arms up and overhead. Get in a nice stretch. You can move those hips around a little bit. This is too much for you. Keep those hands on the ground. Next up, we are gonna come down to a cobra. Right here, come down to the mat and press up. Shoulders down and away from those ears and look up towards the ceiling. Next up, we have a torso twist on our left. We'll come right down. Bend that left knee over the right side. Keep your shoulder on the mat and look in the opposite direction. Next up, we're going to switch. Switch to the right knee over the left. Next up, we have a leg hold on our left. Right here, just gonna hold this leg and pull it in as much as you need to. You can point your toe, flex that heel. If you flex it, you're gonna get more of a stretch through that hamstring and through that calf muscle. Next up, we're gonna switch. You can also lay your head down. You don't have to put your head up. If you do, it's more of a stretch. Switch legs to that right side. We're going to finish up with a happy baby stretch. We're at both of those feet. Grab the inside of those soles and kind of press down, and you're going to feel it all through those hips, into your glutes, and your thighs. It's a nice stretch. You can just close your eyes and nice deep belly breaths here. All right, and that is the end of our EMOM total body strength workout. I really hope that you enjoyed this workout. Let me know in the comments below if you changed it up a little bit in any way. I'd love to know how it was for you, whether you use weights or not. If you took out the EMOM aspect of it or follow along with me, I'd like to know what you thought about it. I'm still a little winded. But I really hope that you enjoyed it. Again, like I said, it's great, quick, definitely a challenge for those days where we don't have a lot of time. If you haven't, again, hit that like and that subscribe button. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. I hope that you have an awesome rest of your day, and I hope that you come back to work out with me again tomorrow. Thanks!